Hi again, Simon Keeling here, and it's Sunday afternoon. Got an update for you on the week ahead, just to let you know where I'm thinking about things going during the coming week. I do quite like it when a plan comes together. It looks at the moment as if my idea of a ridge building out to the west, a trough going out to the east, looks to be coming true. These are the charts from the Met Office from westwind.ch, and if we knock them forward, this is the forecast for midnight tonight. Here's midday on Monday, still low pressure dominating things, still with this unsettled weather surrounding that low, so some really disturbed conditions around the centre of that area of low pressure through Monday and into Tuesday as well, with some heavy showers marked on by this trough. But you can already see a ridge of high pressure just starting to develop out in the west by Wednesday. The low perhaps taking some time to clear away to the east, and another low just zipping through southern parts of Ireland through Wednesday, clipping southwestern parts of England, taking the risk of some heavy rain here. But it's this ridge constantly building, look, out towards the west that we're interested in. In the upper air, I've been talking about this ridge building to the west and a trough building out to the east, and there they are. There's that ridge and there's that trough. So what's going on sea surface temperature wise? Let's get rid of me. Just compare the sea surface temperatures from the end of June. This is 30th of June, and you can see this cold area of water here, look, across the Atlantic, warmer seas around the UK, and this south of about 40 degrees north, the Atlantic has consistently been warmer. Compare that with the 14th of July, so a couple of days ago, and see how this cold area of water has extended across the Atlantic now. We're starting to see a break in this warmer weather, warmer than normal water as well across mid-Atlantic, but generally much of the Atlantic stays warm. Now, what does this mean? Well, I think this area basically means that we still stay favourable for tropical storm and hurricane development. Got to watch those for developing coming across the Atlantic. This area here, where we've got colder water, you get cooler air at the surface, potential for cooler air up aloft, less temperature contrast between the two, and that does tend to dampen off convection, so you do tend to get higher pressure forming in these areas. Still warmer than normal conditions around the British Isles, so it's here where we've got this potential for convection as the trough at upper levels comes in, and with warm air at the surface, colder air up aloft. That's the reason for getting some really heavy showers and outbreaks of rain during the next few days. So how do we look then for the next few days? Let's just show you this chart. This is from weathercentral.de, and let's get rid of my ugly mug there. Here's Monday, 6 o'clock Monday morning, low pressure still centred out in the North Sea, look, but let's just knock it on. Let's take a look by the time we get through to next Saturday, and there's our low cleared off into Scandinavia. Here's the ridge, look, building in at upper levels from the west. Knock it on to Wednesday the 27th, and the ridge is straight through us, look. There's the trough over Europe at 500 millibars, and it's there where the more unsettled weather is going to be. Knock it on to the end of July, and we're starting to hint at coming back into a westerly, so the jet stream starting to develop once again. And then there's the 2nd of August, look, jet stream back through us. So this idea of a brief spell of fine weather starting around the 24th, 25th of the month, perhaps lasting for 4 or 5 days, looks to be on. How does that shape up with rainfall? Well, here's the 10-day rainfall forecast. This is from the GFS model. This is from Sunday to Sunday, so from today to next Sunday, most of the rainfall look over eastern parts of Europe, and then from Monday the 25th to Tuesday the 2nd of August, again, much of the rainfall for these central and eastern parts of Europe. But it's the anomalies that are most interesting. This is the anomaly running from Sunday the 17th to Sunday the 24th of July, and look, we can almost shape the trough through there. That's where rainfall is going to be above normal through these northern and central parts of Europe. The UK is included in that, but I think this whole area tending to shift eastward, so it looks like Scandinavia, Poland, Germany, the Low Countries running down into Switzerland, Hungary, Austria, parts of eastern France, northern Italy. That's where we're going to be seeing most of the rainfall. And if we just compare that to some of the charts I was showing you recently, which are the 7 to 10 day mean forecast charts for 500 millibars. This is from the ECMWF chart, and this runs from so it'll be 7 to 10 days, so this is going to be from next Sunday to Wednesday, so going up to the 27th of July. And just look what happens here. Significantly higher than normal heights out to the west of the UK, lower than normal out to the east. This is that unsettled weather across Europe, but this is the fine weather building out towards the west of the UK, and you can see it here as well on the GFS. They're doing the same things. There's that trough. This is going to be the unsettled weather coming in across Europe, across that central part of Europe, where it's going to get wet, potentially very wet, and I wouldn't be surprised to see some flooding in here. But here's the dry weather associated with that ridge across much of the British Isles and Ireland. So we've got this window of weather, I think, to be getting things sorted out before potentially more unsettled weather comes in during August. Hope that's been useful for you, and thanks for watching once again. Keep the sun shining.